Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Sooners will put total weather to crank us up. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Aztecs offense will go to work first. And Jesse, this is going to be a fun test. This receiver, if you leave him in man coverage, you might be in for some trouble.
And so when you get him in the one-on-ones, you got to throw his way. He's a really good route runner. He can catch the football. And then when the defense decides to double cover him, take him away, that's when you go somewhere else with the football or you run it. The balance in this offense, based on how they play him, I think is big today.
Yeah, and that's... Oh, he's got some... Just steamrolling the defense. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. They go to the ground. Gets it past the marker. Stopped at the 47-yard line. A 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own. Unfortunately, ended up losing yards.
Gets it out quickly. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Offenses don't like being in these situations. They don't like having little success on first and second down because now you know I got to pass the football. I got to air it out. It makes me really predictable. So
always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And this defense gets the first sack. And listen, it is so important to hit the QB, to affect the QB. Last week only had 2 sacks for this defense. They got to continue to put pressure and get that guy to the ground.
And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. So Oklahoma's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. Back to pass. It's Key. Flushed out of the pocket. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down.
Man, I don't know if you want that guy outside the pocket very often because he's so fast and he can do some damage, but they did a nice job containing him. Once he left the pocket, they were ready for it, came to him, he tried to throw the football. Nice hit on the quarterback as he's throwing to force a bad pass.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. Third and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. The one thing that can derail this offense, a bunch of 3-and-outs. They won't do that here, but they might go 4-and-out if they don't convert. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. He's got it down the middle. Good, solid pickup on that one. They got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
Got to have better tackling in the back end on defense. The guy didn't have the first once he had the ball in his hand, but because you missed the tackle, they've now got a fresh set of downs.
Off play action on first down. Pulls it in. It's Harmon. Turning it on. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Rides to back on the option. The give. Got the first down. Looking for more. They finally rustle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. And the Sooners will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Might be changing the route. Looking to throw, it's Key. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Well, this defense looked pretty good last week. Of course, they had 2 sacks, and their coaching staff told us they really wanted to be able to build on that. Great news, they've already registered a sack here early in this game.
The Sooners trying to... their way forward after the big loss on the last play.
Here we go.
Sends it back in motion. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Blasted as he lets it go. He's got it. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Buys a little time. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down.
And this defense did exactly what they wanted to do. You force the passing situations. Now what do? Now you can drop back, play pass. And when the quarterback scrambles, now I just rally to the football. I tackle him on the ground, and I force the 4th down.
Quarterback keeps it. And that'll not only be a 1st down, it'll be 1st and goal from the 7. The Sooners kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. A 1st down run on the doorstep. Smashes through the tackle. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown at least for now. Well, based on that, we can hope to see a little more offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter as we get ready to get things started. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Makes the grab on the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You've got to be aggressive, and you got to make tackles.
Firing to the right, complete. And to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma! San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. They're trying to put something, anything together to get that goose egg off the scoreboard down 7-0. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down mark.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. To the ground. He's got it again. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
Well, there's a statement by the defensive line. First down play, expecting run, and they just dominated up front. Beat their one-on-ones and force a tackle for a loss.
Second down, he'll throw it. Catch in the middle. It's Hope. Breaks into the open. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Always nice to have that security blanket of the tight end.
And it's nice to have a tight end that can line up in different areas of the field, too. It's not always going to be in a three-point stance. He can sometimes be in the backfield. You can flex him out into the slot. They might even try to put this guy out at wide receiver in the split end position and see what he can do there, because this guy is a weapon.
And I understand what the offense is trying to do. Use the wide side of the field, right? Use all that space, pitch on the outside, get on the edge. But the defense was too disciplined. Great job setting the edge, not letting him get outside, making the big tackle.
Touchdown, San Diego State! And the Sooners, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. To the air. It's Key. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. That one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
He's in open space downfield.
And that quarterback can go. Just another guy in another system all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays, they got so much speed, it's ridiculous.
Man, I'm telling you, that has to be exhausting for the defensive lineman trying to chase down guys like that.
It's silly because even when it's a design play and it's a design run like here, fine. But then it's scramble plays and then it's passing plays. He's always a runner, just exhausting.
Starting to feel a little pressure. He'll pull it down. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about. A costly penalty wipes out that third down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. Here on third down for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. And he is corralled short of the line to gain.
There was just nowhere to go with the football for the quarterback throwing it. So he tried to create, he tried to extend the play with his legs, just not able to get away from the defense, and now we have fourth down.
Pulls it, fires to the left. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. The Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Going to try to get it himself. He's got it out of bounds at the 41-yard line.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy because that's a QB that's dynamic and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
The Sooners are at the line looking to convert on third and short. back to throw. It's Key. Fires to the wideout. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
Really nice job by the defense, playing aggressive, understanding it could be a running situation, but still playing disciplined enough to play the pass and be successful on that 3rd and short.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. To the air on 1st down. Had to throw it before he wanted.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
To the air on 2nd down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference. Defender gets a little too aggressive there, and this offense gets some free yardage. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throwing right. Incomplete. And he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. He leaves it with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Sooner Nation bearing down on this offense on this huge 3rd down play. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Aztecs send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Takes it on the return. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Scanning the field, it's Key. It's complete to the right. Crosses the 45. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. He might want another play. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quickly complete. He's knocked out of bounds as he gets it across midfield and down to the 46. And the Sooners with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Zings it complete to the right. The defense will converge, and out of bounds it goes at the 40.
Defense has their hands full with this one. I know he's not the biggest guy playing the running back position right now, but they know he's going to be catching it too, and they're going to have to bring this guy down in space. In the passing game, they better make sure they get a lot of hats to the football. They've got their hands full.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Quick release by the QB. A solid pickup, and he goes out of bounds at the 30. The Sooners will have it 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Sooners come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Gets it out fast. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. On 1st down from the 13-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to throw, it's Key. He's got it and still on his feet. They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker. That penalty moves the ball back. Yards will replay the down. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
Well, even though that was an incompletion, I wouldn't be surprised if this secondary wants to start playing deeper coverages, because this offense has shown that they're willing to be aggressive. They've got a lot of speed. This defense cannot allow any big plays here in the second half.
Wants to adjust the pattern. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown Sooner.
I don't know if there was a lot of question with respect to who that ball was going to be going to. This quarterback knows who his best playmaker.
The Aztecs will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So here comes the Oklahoma offense. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in this second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
Oh, he's got a chance. There he goes. The 20. He's at the... And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Oklahoma. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just... he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. SMU is ahead of this one. This team plays a fun brand of football there in Dallas, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by 12 over Colorado. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14...
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable in run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Sets up the screen. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks.
That's why you got to study your playbook. For all young quarterbacks out there watching, you're not always going to be able to throw it to the intended target. You've got to know where your check down options are because you're going to get hit at some point. You've got to be able to get rid of it. Nice job understanding the playbook.
And the Aztecs have it with a 1st and 10. The pull and throw off the RPO. Oh, he's got some space. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Oh, they're after him. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Finds his man down the middle. He stopped short, and it's 4th down.
Listen, you hear all the time about how important it is to stay on schedule offensively, right? And this is a...
Here comes the Oklahoma offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He's loose. Running inside the 20. Touchdown Sooner. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. And after that last touchdown toss, look out Baker Mayfield record. They'll go back to work on offense. He leaves it with his back. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one.
Well, you got to give the defense credit. They knew a big key in this one was slowing this dude down, especially after how well he played the last time out. They have been swarming him, they have been gang tackling him, and getting a lot of penetration up front.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this is why this team is losing this game. They cannot protect their quarterback. He's already been sacked a bunch of times. Almost got sacked right there. This guy doesn't have a chance with the way this...
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And, man, this offense just searching for some way to climb back and get back into this game. They're down by 1,000, and it's not looking good. And you can't even protect your quarterback on 3rd down. Like, everything going the other direction.
Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike score. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offensive approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
And the Sooners come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. The offense changing the play. To the air, it's Key. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And the beatdown hasn't. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Grab behind the line. It's Hope. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
And we haven't called his name a lot, and I think this offense, they need to find a way to continue to manufacture touches for the big tight end. And I don't care how you do it. I don't care where.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And everybody in the stadium knew that was going to be a pass, right, guys? I mean, it's 3rd down. You're trailing by so many points right now, and the defense is just smelling blood in the water. They're like sharks out there right now, getting after the quarterback. They've been doing that all game, by the way, and that's a trend that looks like it's just simply going to continue.
Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able.
Turning it on! And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Sooner! When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback.
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Running back searching for a hole. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Makes a grab at the 25, and there's room. And he just kept running it. With jet sweep pass. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The Sooners have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Quick pass on the fly motion. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
Man, the defense, you hold your breath. When this receiver has the football out in space, you have got to make sure you're playing with outstanding pursuit. Nice job there, but as this game goes on, they've got to keep an eye on this guy and make sure they know where he is at all times.
How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. On 4th and 7, analytics, gut feel, or maybe just wanting to keep the offense out there. They'll go for it. Quarterback will keep it. And some room to work. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. The Sooners have it with a 1st and 10. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. He gets it up to midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. Wide receiver going in motion. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Sooners come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. The Sooners are on the move. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Makes a pass to Marker. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Just keep running the football. Everything is going according to plan right now. They've been able to stay on the field. They put some nice plays together back to back to back, and they're bleeding the clock. This is exactly what you practice for situations like this. Just keep doing what you're doing.
He'll pull it down and run. Gets it inside the 10, out of bounds at the 9. That's the big pickup on that one. The Sooners line it up with a 1st and goal. Makes the grab. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. And the Sooners racing to the line in the hurry-up. To throw, it's Key. Flushed out of the pocket. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Well, what I love about this team early this year is it looks...
The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
How about this defense rising to the challenge? Focal point number 1, stopping the great running back. Check. How do we do it? Being physical at the line of scrimmage, getting off blocks, not missing a lot of tackles. They have
intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Takes it the other way. Touchdown, Oklahoma! The defense does the work itself with a pick 6.
You didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyway.
This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got a man in the middle. Breaks into the open. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+. They might be thinking back-to-back big plays after that last one. 1st and 10 from the 32. Got rid of it just in time. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And, man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
Motion from the wideout. Looks as if he's going to run it. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Sooners will line it up on 1st and 10. He'll take it himself. There he goes. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile in.
They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Timeout called by the defense, and there are only 10 seconds left in the game. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Finds a soft spot in the middle. They get the timeout called with 7 seconds left on the clock. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
This is my favorite time to be a defensive lineman, man. You get up big, late in the game, you know it's past. You're just teeing off on the quarterback. The defensive backs, they're bailing, playing those deep passes. It is hard to play offensive football in this situation.
They punt it away on 4th down. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
And I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm. And we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total dominance.